Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to my world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Like a nut, not the sexual whatever for all you pervs out there. Uh, Good morning to my world. It's going to be one of those days, you know, they think they think I'm super trucker, but from what I just found out from the wife, I need to go for it. So wish me luck. I'm not stressing out today. Had to fuel up so we can get popping, and we can get popping and get things going. I would have been on earlier, but I had to charge my phone, my earpiece, heat up the truck enough so we don't overheat, so I don't overheat the phone and stuff like that. So, but we there, and as you notice, I'm gonna put that up there. I'm putting that up there so we will have a new um, experience. And this is for my moderators. I need to I need to just accept if y'all handle it. If you don't, it is what it is. Gotcha. You know, handle it, and that's the that's the sign of, hey, you going overboard. Hey, you didn't see what you thought you saw. Hey, pull over and reread it. Hey, shut up. Hey, get back in your lane. That's all that. So we gonna figure that out. Oh boy. All right. Let's start this day of aggravation because it's gonna be quite aggravating. But it's what it is. Well, Mike, I did have. Thank God didn't have a place to go for it. I had an urge last night, so instead of going for the ice cream or I don't know what urge I had, but I had an urge, and that's what usually happens. I got through it by shoving a pickle in my mouth and chomping on that. I never knew this mess would be so hard. I never knew this mess would be so hard. Good morning, Associate Minister. How you doing? I never thought this mess would be so hard, but hey, it is what it is. Now, our first mission for the day is to get through the Atlanta traffic. So I'm gonna be coming. I'm gonna be coming through right when it starts. So if I can keep a good pace, I can get through that and just have to deal with it coming back the other way. It's nothing I can do about it. Really. But if I get close enough, we going for it. That's really it. I had to clean my side windows. Not the windows. Yeah, actually the windows, the front window where my this camera is, and uh, my side mirrors because they were so dirty I couldn't see nothing. And I'm like, oh, okay, this ain't good. Okay, now I gotta clean up. But to talk about the this experience, I didn't. This is 2 nights, no melatonin to sleep. 2 nights I slept you know, by myself. I didn't sleep 10 hours. I think I slept like seven and a half somewhere around there. And I got up, played online for a minute, and said, let's get going. Let's let's get down the road. Um, so I started preparing, and right at the 10-hour mark, I reset and started going. I had to blow by my first um, fuel stop. I didn't realize I had more, and I got this one. And then I pulled it. When you pull up to the pump, it's hard to maneuver this big monstrosity, and you see they'll put like a yellow bag over the hose, meaning it's broke or whatever. And these truckers, they put cones out. The truckers will move the cones and move up and leave. Don't put the cones back, so you think you got a free spot. Now you got to maneuver around, and it's a hot freaking boo boo mess because you moving around with with this place the company done did. You idiot. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. We got through the morning drama. But here's the funny thing. I bought like a big, I don't know if it's a quart. I don't know. It wasn't no pint. It was a quart. Okay, Mister, you're high beaming me. You don't care. All right. So I'll turn off my passion. All right. I bought a quart of plain yogurt because I was reading the book and you got to work on your gut. I ate the whole thing in 2 days, and I sprinkled cinnamon on it. And at first it was disgusting, but then I started liking the mess. So next time I go out, give me another quart of the Greek yogurt, plain, no sugar, no nothing, and have that. I had a bout of you know because I don't know why my stomach is so weak because I'll bring stuff up in a minute. And you think to be overweight, I should be skinny. I should be skinny, but I had some that pre-made chicken that you see at Walmart, lemon pepper. So I put that in the air fryer and fried that up real good. I see someone else came in. Good morning, good morning. I see, but I fried that up and made it more crispy again, and I had that. I think right now I'm in fight or flight mode, like thinking that I'm changing up my dietary intake, and I'm getting afraid that I won't eat enough. And let me tell you how stupid that sounds. Because the last 3 or 4 days I've been eating three meals a day, and normally when I'm on the road I only eat one meal. And the reason I only eat one meal is because it makes me tired. I don't want to be tired on the road. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be tired. And it turns out that I'm intermittent fasting. Ain't that crazy? I didn't know it. I'm like, wait a minute, I do that now. So I'm I'm getting a little afraid, and I got to see. There's some steps that I got to overcome. There's some steps I got to overcome to get past that. I bro, if I ever get some money, I'm gonna talk to somebody. I'll be honest with you. And not for in the African American community, that's the stigma. What, you crazy? I'm not crazy. No, I ain't crazy. But sometimes you can learn from a professional that got all these years of experience, like stuff that you can do, steps you can handle, you know, things that you could say, and positive affirmations to forgive yourself. See, all of this stuff, all of these actions, it still goes back to everyone's childhood. If you had a wonderful childhood, more power to you. But I watched my mother and father beat the bejesus out of each other. I watched my brothers and sisters try to defend her, and it was just so embarrassing. And this is what molded me. And see, this is what you know single parents don't understand, especially if you ain't healed yourself. You're constantly hating, and you hate the baby's father, the one you chose, the one you wanted, but really didn't want you. Just wanted to smash and grab and go. These things are this is the hard part. I see purple, so that must be Tamika Davis. Good morning. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but I'm saying that, guys, you need to choose better. I was so afraid to be in a relationship, but I'm so happy that I finally made the right choice. This is what I'm saying. I finally made the right choice with my wife. This wife, the first one I did, but I'm feeling the repercussions of all my other bad choices. I'm feeling them, but I got to learn how to forgive myself. I got to learn how to forgive myself for making poor choices. I got to learn to forgive myself for thinking that no one else would love me. I got to learn to forgive myself for thinking that I was ugly. I got to learn to forgive myself for thinking that I could not ever do better. That life is going to stay the way it is. I got to forgive myself for doing dumb stuff and being an embarrassment, not to anybody else but to myself. I got to learn to forgive myself for wanting attention, even negative attention, especially negative attention. I used to lie just to get any type of attention, including negative. I wanted you to feel sorry for her. I tell you, I did some dumb stuff, and it was a bold-faced lie. But I was so starved for attention, so starved for affection, that I just did not care. And that hurts to even say that. I got to learn to forgive myself for saying that. I told someone I was drinking so bad I woke up in the ditch. That was a bold-faced lie. But I was so starved for attention. I was so starved for affection. My last wife wouldn't even touch me. That's how bad it was. Do you see what I'm saying? So I would lie and just get it. That's why I hate Facebook. Because I would say all kind of stuff and be fake crying on Facebook with a picture. Please pray for me, and it was so embarrassing. But I got to learn to forgive. I made that mistake. I made that mistake. I never thought I would be a truck driver. I went to culinary school. I wanted to be a chef, but I didn't have the nuts because most really good chefs are a-holes, and that's not the person I want to be, and that's not the person I ever was. I'm trying not to be. Do you see what I'm saying? I got to learn to forgive myself for taking all the abuse that I took from other people because I thought that no one else would love me. I just took it. I took all of it and just soaked it up. That's why when I tell the stories, I was just numb. I was numb. I would take the humiliation that some of you black women would bestowed upon me. I'm not saying all. Found Norma. I thought I said she would never want me, but maybe we could be friends. And then turns out she liked me and fell in love with me. You can't beat that. That's why when you like someone, everybody bump the love. When you like someone and you actually enjoy their company. See, I be hearing these people, oh, I need some time away from my wife. Nah, not me, bro. Now, if I get some time away from her, the only thing is I said I need to get on the road. My wife said, we was cooped up together for a month and a half. I need to miss you again. And I was going for a day and I was missing my wife. You see what I'm saying? Good morning, G Quad. How you doing? I mean, Auntie Ella. I see that. But you see what I'm saying? See, all of that affects everything. Your daily walk. When you grow up with just no affection, no all this pain, it's but you say, how do you let it go? Shoot if I know, but I'll be darned. But after 10 years of dealing and trying to, a lot of it's gone. But that's like 57 years of crap. I got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Eastbound and down. But that's what it is. So when I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, okay, this is something I need to overcome. Overcome. If I can overcome this, there's a whole bunch after that. But if I can overcome this one thing, if I can overcome this urge, I'm good. Because guess what? I'm going to take 4 steps forward, probably 2 steps back. Not yet, but 4 steps forward and 2 steps back. But I'm still moving forward. A lot of times we sit there and throw out so much hurt, so much anger, so much hate. The ones that done this to us don't give a flip. They're sociopaths. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They're sociopaths. So you're sitting there beating yourself up. You're beating yourself to a, beating yourself into submission for what? Someone else that doesn't care? Forgive yourself and move on to the next step. Because by the time you forgive yourself for everything, you're going to be gone. It's time to go. But see, and that's the whole thing. And then we make up excuses. I'm not making up excuses, and we make up these names of fat shaming and something shaming and all that. No, you're just an a-hole. You're just an old-fashioned butthead. You're just mean. You got your own problem. You know what I mean? We make these names up. Phobia, this and there's no such thing. You're either an a-hole or you're straight up evil. Stop making up these new names for evil people. Just stop making up these new names for hurtful people. These people are not nice. They don't freaking care about you. These trolls are not nice. They don't care about you. It's like they get their rocks off trying to, humiliate you. But they won't say that mess in public. You know what I'm saying? They won't do that mess in public. You had that one, I knew it. That one he was like 21 years old. And they found him later. It's a truck driver. Found him later with a noose, a rope around his neck. Let me tell you something. I love what I do, and I don't want to lose my job. And this is for entertainment purposes only. If I come through your town, and it just happened to be a sundown town, I'm not stopping. You can do all that Karen and Ken stuff and put the truck in front of me. I'm gonna run you over. I'm gonna tear that truck up, and I'm getting the heck out of there. I'll lose my job and go to jail, but I'll be alive. I promise you this. So don't get in front of my truck. Because if I'm going to steal something, I'm not going to be so obvious of being in an 18-wheeler, you idiot. If I'm going to do something, I'm not going to be this obvious. I'm going to be sneaky. I'm going to do it when you'll never see me. But see, these people want, they want to harass you and do all this stuff. Nah, player. You done met the wrong one here. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't come out your vehicle. Because I remember one guy tried to cost me in the truck, and he had a breast. a breast recorder, on his recorder on his chest. I said, "Look here, come look here, look dead me dead in your face." And I looked dead at the recorder. I said, "If you make one more step, I'm gonna get out this truck and lose my job. And if I'm gonna lose my job, I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you." And this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm gonna beat the brakes off you. So walk away, man. I'm not the one. See, people want to be, look, I just want to work. Look, I just want to live. I want to survive to the next. I want to survive to the next one. You know what I mean? Help the bear. Yeah, oh, you crazy. I see that because you got it in. Sometimes you get you can't have a small. But you see what I'm saying? People don't realize what you've been through. And see, this is why I choose to be nice. This is why I choose to be pleasant. It's a better experience. It's a better experience. I choose to be happy. I choose to be goofy. It's a better experience. Nobody got time. Nobody got time for that. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'm hoping, I'm hoping, I'm hoping, you know, like I said, like I, we just talking, right? And see, this is why I tell you, this is why I say being an empath is a curse. I was actually getting mad. My heart racing. I was actually getting upset. And I mean, I was at DEFCON 1. But just saying that one conversation. See, I'm trying to give y'all an insight into what I go through on a daily basis. I was at DEFCON 1, about to go off the deep end. Michael's about to give me the emojis like, hey, get back in your lane. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I was saying with this. But right now, it's crazy. I don't. I'm trying to figure out how am I physically feeling. Um, I had my mushroom coffee with my cinnamon in it because cinnamon is the antioxidants. It's got the antioxidants and the anti-inflammatory. And I took my regimen of pills, which is vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, zinc. I'm taking all this stuff, not big amounts. The recommended daily amounts on the pills, and I'm starting my day. I did have an acid reflux moment, but I took some pills. This is the first time in 4 days I took some. But then last night I was just eating the pickles. That the acid in the pickle juice was really helping me. Was really helping me to get past that moment. Get past that um, situation. You know what I'm saying? Get past that part of it. So that um, you know, I'll still claim victory on that. Um, these guys with this major interstate blocking off, you know, most of the dang on road. How they expect anyone to get to work? How they expect anyone to do anything? They're like, yo, man, come on, bro, come on. Uh, Now, hopefully, I can get by a Walmart. I want to get the ketone strips. And what is that? the more you hit on your low carb journey, your body will produce, I don't know if they're hormones or whatever it is. It's called, they're called ketones, and it'll show up in a urine. It'll show up in your urine, and what is that doing? It's telling your body to not store fat anymore, because all those carbohydrates. When you eat so much of this carbohydrates, it tells your body to store it as fat. But when you see your body, your urine is full of these ketones, it's telling your body don't store fat, but go in there and switch over and use, like, go in the bank and get all of that fat you stored and start using that. The darker the color, it could be a dark. It'll start pink and then it'll be to a dark purple. I've gotten to almost really dark one time. No, no, almost really dark a few times. I would like to be just straight up dark purple, and that's a goal that I want to do. But one of my other snacks I was taking yesterday, and I ate the whole thing. Jesus, I can't just eat a little bit. I ate the whole thing. I had some red pepper hummus from Walmart. Oh man, it was delicious with celery sticks. So, celery sticks. I don't know if there's any nutritional value. You'll let me know if there is, but it was just something to munch on. So that's the thing. To all you big bags, when you're doing this, you got to have something that is not going to affect you, but going to fill you up. And that's what it did. It filled me up, so I felt satisfied, and I could, maneuver. I could maneuver and get down the road. Uh, we got to figure out this heat situation because it's starting to get cold to me, and if I run the truck, my right now I'm on cruise control. I'm at 65 miles an hour. But on these Volvos, it'll knock you down to 63 if you got too much. If I run the truck and have some heat at night, if I get past a certain percentage, it'll knock it down to 63, which is not fair. That freaking sucks. But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I can't help that. Uh, but tonight, I think we gonna get some heat up in here. I'm sorry, I need some heat. Either that, or I just get under my zero. I got a sleeping bag that is rated for -5. I think -5. So I just get under that and sleep like that. It's one of the two. I'll make the choice later on. I'm looking into low impact until I can fully heal, which is months from now. Start working on my core area, and yeah, I think one of them was like lifting one leg up and lifting the other leg up and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start trying to implement that into my morning routine. I got the the old man socks on this morning, goes up to my knees. This is for people like me that's sitting on their butt all day long. So we figuring it out. We're figuring it out. But my main thing is if I can get, like right now I'm driving. If I can get to, I'm on I-75. I need to get to 285. If I can get to 285 west before the onslaught of um, for the onslaught of rush hour, I'll be on track. I'll be in a better position. But I know we're going to be running a little short, but it is what it is. They they making me put on my real trucker hat. Oh, you thought you was no no. You want to make some money? You better push it to the limit. You know, I've been pushing it to the limit in Jesus' name. I want another cup. I want another cup of coffee. I didn't realize that cinnamon in my coffee is really good, and it's helping me. The pickles, and I want some more yogurt. All this stuff. I'm like, yo, this instead of fighting it, I'm starting to say, what? This ain't half bad. And now I got some guacamole. I think I'm gonna just get that guacamole and use some of my celery sticks and eat it that way. Because you know you'd have guacamole and your pretzels and not pretzels, but see look, you know, jump down to 63, you fuckers. I didn't run the truck last night. Oh well, it is what it is. Um, but guacamole, olive oil, avocado oil, regular lard or you know animal fat like bacon grease is actually good for you. Your body needs that stuff. I know it doesn't sound right, but I literally when you know the doctor said that I had high cholesterol and I went full tilt boogie on my keto and came back and I think it's like 2 months and he said, "What'd you do? Your cholesterol levels are down." And I didn't believe that. I read it in a book, but and that stuff actually works. And I got a container of olive oil. I'm you you know, you can see my face right now. But that sets off that sets off real quick because that those certain oils that I told you feed your brain, feed the fat cells in your brain. Not this vegetable oil and all these vegetable blends. And watch out when you see an olive oil, not olive oil, but avocado oil. Read the ingredients. It'll say 10% olive oil and the rest vegetable oil. Oh man, I was sucking that down like I was doing something one time, and I almost threw up when I read the ingredients. I'm like, I did this all for nothing. I'm sucking on this bad oil for a good week, and I'm like, I don't believe this. This is ugh. So now when I look at this stuff, I read the ingredients and I read the carbohydrate, um, the carbs on it. I don't believe that when they say the carbs minus the fiber is what you're really gonna get, and that that's a lie on the low carb bread. Micah told me that a while ago, and I'm thinking, and I'm like, me and the wife was laughing. I'm like, please don't tell me this bread ain't gonna. But soon as I found out that was a lie, I stopped eating that bread because I need my carbs as low as possible. This is what I'm trying to do. I can live a low carb life. I'll be miserable, but what I'm trying to do by doing this other stuff is bringing that level of measurement under pre-diabetic state. That's my main. I want to be under pre-diabetic, and I think they talk about insulin sensitivity, and I think you burn yourself out That's why. But I want to get back. I want to get back to that. So that's what I'm working on right now. Let's see, where are we at? I've just been flapping off at the gums. Uh, Seems like everybody waking up. Commerce. Okay, so we're about 60 miles out. We're about 60 miles out from 285. Okay, we'll get it. Ain't got no choice. Really? All right. Okay. But okay. All right. Let's see. What was I thinking about? Oh Lord. Something smell like popcorn. I ain't got no popcorn in this truck. I promise you. I wonder if that's my. I wonder if that's my feet. Yeah, be so crusty. You be like, yeah, what's that smell? You be so funky. And see, that's why someone has said that. I think Tampa Creek or I forget what he says that. Be the con. Someone don't realize how funky they are. When you're that funky, yeah, you don't realize you done burnt the smell out of your nose. But you'll get so funky that it'll get past those whatever in your nose and be in your body. You'll be like, whoa, God, what is that smell? And I've had that quite a few times in my career as a truck driver going, oh, Lord, that's me? And my wife being nice, and she be like, she want to hurt my feelings, like, yeah, or like, look, you need to go, you need to take a shower, honey. Oh, okay, yes, dear. Smelling like butt much. Oh, all right, I'll leave it alone. Oh man. Well, at least they fixing the roads around here. Ain't nothing like being on a road that's smooth. Ain't nothing like it. I'm telling you right now. Ain't nothing like being on a smooth road. Oh shoot. Um, I be hearing from cruisers for the time. I'm hilarious when I do these shorts. I'm putting out these shorts because I'm aggravated. Okay, and I'm not trying to be funny because I think if I try to be funny, I'm gonna be corny as heck. But some of this stuff, like when I go to Florida, because I'm a high yeller, that means a light skinned person, a red bone, this names I've been called. I've been called worse, like wannabe white, which I don't. Um, they automatically think that I'm Mexican or Puerto Rican, and I used to do satellite. And I always used to have that. That was when I had hair. When I had hair, my hair wasn't like straight, you know, African American hair. It had a slight straightness to it. I'd say it like that. My father had straight hair, straight as a arrow. My father actually could pass for white when he was younger, and he would actually go into white only establishments and bring my half brother and sisters their food back. way back in the day, in the '60s, because he was an Army Ranger. I didn't even know that. Um, I didn't even know that. And so, but you know, I get aggravated because start talking to me in Spanish, and I'm looking at them like, and they realize, oh, then their attitude changes. Well, why your attitude change? You was real nice and friendly, but until I couldn't speak Spanish, and I'm like, oh, okay. You think I'm Puerto Rican or Mexican? What one Mexican said, hey man, be proud of your heritage. He said it in English. He said, hey SA, be proud of your heritage. Like he thought I was denying Mexico. I said, hey, mother effer, F bomb, F bomb. I am proud of my heritage. I'm black. I'm African American. I am proud of my heritage. They said we both laughed. But I was like, mother, I even had one white guy ask me. He said, I'm trying to, what are you? They figure he could, cause see, I walk around with a bandana on my head with a beard, so I look like a white boy. Sometimes I probably look like a white boy with a tan. If I had a Harley, they probably think I was. You know, I go through every time I go into Florida, and then they don't realize my wife, her grandfather was Cuban, so Spanish. She speaks Spanish. Ain't that crazy? But it is what it is. And but again, and that's on the stress now. We're gonna be catching up. We're gonna be figuring stuff out and then reevaluate. I just went and I knocked down my I'm gonna do it for a couple of months. I knocked until we get caught up, knock down how much I got them taken out. I went from 10% to 3% on my 401k. I said, let me knock this down some. I need some extra money coming in, and I got another thing I gotta have them do. I'm gonna knock that out, so that'll give me at least an extra 100 and it's some change. I gotta knock that down and have that sent in for for the next couple of months, so we get that get some of my situation back together. You know, we'll figure it out. Ain't got no choice. You know what I mean? Ain't got no choice, brothers and sisters. We gon' figure it out. Let's see where we at here. What the heck? Really? Oh, I lost my GPS for a minute. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, but all right. But in the realm of YouTube, it was like it's like in April. It's called I call it the Great Deletion. But YouTube is finally seeing that I'm getting back on track with my YouTube channel, and it's finally starting to give me my freaking hours back. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit because I check it. I check it twice a day. YouTube is starting to give me my hours back, or we are starting to gain hours from all this conversation and foolishness. said Spanish is international, and and again, there's nothing wrong. My wife speaks Spanish, and I didn't even know she was Cuban. You see, that's why God's got jokes. That's why I know God's got jokes. Cause I got hurt by a woman that I call them. See, you got a lot of African American women. I call them light skinned lovers. That's what I call them. They only attracted to me because I'm light skinned, and I'm just the opposite. I'm not attracted to light skinned women. I'm attracted to darker women, and it was so funny. It's not funny, ha ha. No, I was gonna say something. YouTube don't need to know everything, so I'm just gonna shut up. Well, I'll change this subject. I don't need to be saying everything. But but I'm not with I don't because you like when they say I'm trying to sit and be politically correct about this. Go back to your country. Well, maybe they want the United States to be their country. Go. But why you say go back? When people say that go back to your country, okay, I'll go back to mine. You go back to yours. You know what I mean? You're just trying somewhere. You think that you're letting these political parties that are showing this hate. You're letting them infect your reason. You should be mad at all these billionaires that are paying less taxes than all of us. You know what I mean? You should be mad at them. How come they don't get the and it's never gonna change, no matter who's in charge. Oh, want you to pay their fair share. They ain't gonna pay their fair share. But I just wish they would. But oh well, this sun need to come up, don't you think? I'm just saying. Okay, where we at here? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Exactly. Oh, by the way, if you drop your link, hashtag can't stop no apostrophe. Um, or you can just do can't stop period with apostrophe. I think I did it both ways on what you call it. You share your link. But you know, we try to be welcoming. I try to be welcoming. I try to be the best person I can be because that's all I know how to be. Oh, okay, I know where I'm at now. Okay, we're about 30. One more exit. We're gonna be about 30 miles from the house, and another, hour from. No, not an hour, but another 10 miles from 285. That is our goal. That is our goal for this morning. Okay. Now I have to watch my heat intake because I start getting tired. I'm like, wait a minute, why am I getting tired? Because the heat's on. Oh crap! When that heat hit my forehead, oh forget it, forget it. But oh, I got this different type of sausage, and I know, yeah, it's pre-made, pre-whatever, but at least it's something. And I didn't get a freaking uh, box deal that you put in the microwave. No, it's sausage for being sake. So guys, cut me a little slack. I got this sauce, new sauce. I've been staring at it for years. I said, man, let me try this. And that sucker is good. And I wrap it around. I put one or two in the air fryer and wrap it around a low carb flour tortilla. Oh Lord Jesus, 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 take the wheel. That mess is good. That mess is good. Okay, where we at? Ooh. Okay. All right. What's going on here? Okay. I wish I'm seeing these commercials about not the commercials, but TikTok. They're talking about Social Security. I'm gonna log in, and I have a good notion that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take my Social Security at 62. I'm not waiting till freaking 70. No, no, because if I do my Social Security, then I could just do, you know, I don't have to be over the road, or like I said, I could um, get something local, or do some part-time trucking and slow down a little bit and be home, and in that part of it. So um, we gonna figure something out. You know what I mean? We gonna figure something out. Yeah, I'm waiting till after January to see if Congress or whatever, the government changes their view on TikTok, because TikTok, everybody jumping ship on YouTube, but TikTok gonna get banned in January. Yeah, you making money now, but you ain't gonna be making money real soon. When you just sitting in front of the camera shaking your boobs and wearing your shorts, and yeah, you're making money, but you sound like it's a little short version of OnlyFans, but it's not as perverted as OnlyFans, because you're getting other young perverts. Oh, love you. Let me give you a heart. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. And nah. Come on, have some real content. And then the ones that have real content, their real true colors come out. You know, they prejudice and all this other stuff. So you're making yourself look like a fool because people have been waiting. You real kind. I'm not. I don't know what the heck I am. I might be ignorant, and my online friends would tell me if I'm ignorant. But if you're nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to you. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're gonna respect me, guess what? I'm gonna respect you. You know what I mean? And see, I was talking about my stomach. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit of acid reflux. But hey, we'll figure it out. I'll leave it alone. That aggravation wake me up. I'm like, oh God, oh my stomach, oh my stomach. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. We So we should be hitting right at the beginning of rush hour. So it shouldn't be. It should be constant, not standing still. So we'll see. That's the main thing. So like you said, like Michael's saying, I got the emoji to stay in my lane, but you know I'm staying in my lane because I'm in a familiar space right now. I live around here. I live 30 miles from here. 30 miles from this exit coming up. I'm 30 miles south of here. So I know I can stay in this lane and not be aggravated. You know, I thought I cleaned the right mirror, but I didn't clean the left. Man, ugh, that's frustrating. How? Okay, yeah. Time, time to tackle the time to tackle the okra water. Ew, God, it's really seeped in there now. Yo, it's straight up okra. Hold on, let's take a swig. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to finish that off today. It ain't much. I'm gonna have to finish that off today. And I think for lunch, I'm gonna fry this okra up. I said it yesterday. I got some frozen okra. Get that okra in me. We are trying these herbal remedies. The cinnamon works. The cinnamon freaking works, man. And I'm like, yo, I wish I could read what y'all are saying, but I want to stay alive. The cinnamon works. Um, oh, I forgot to have some of my apple cider vinegar, so I'm gonna put that in there. I should pour it in the okra water. It'd be delicious. It'd be delicious. Pour it in the okra water. I wonder if Restream's got and a place where I could do like an intro. So that's one thing I miss about StreamYard, but StreamYard done lost they natural born mine. I'm not paying all that for that. For something I ain't getting paid for. I've been struggling for the last 6 months. Something I ain't getting paid for. You lost your mind. Forget that. But like Auntie Ellen, I'm thinking about getting the iron press for to make. I'm thinking of making my own shirts. Something simple like can't stop, and then for especially sell to the gardening community. Can't stop gardening. You know what I'm saying? With maybe a little itty bitty plant on the thing. Can't stop gardening. Um, and then give them. That's going to be a giveaway. I've never did a giveaway before, but I want to do one. But I'm broke as heck. But my wife was telling me that they have shirts that you could get. I think like $2 a piece at Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that. I'd like to get a few shirts and then have like a giveaway and like do a live when I'm home, and then have folks email me their address and I'll send it off that day. You know what I'm saying? You send it off that day, and it'd be like a thank you. And I do one for my moderators too. Have something for my moderators. You know. But it's something I'm thinking about because you know what? I might eventually break that glass ceiling because right now that ceiling is like concrete. I can't get past it. Like what? And you just kept on lose. I'm like, uh-oh. I just can't get past it. So we're gonna figure it out. Ain't got no choice. Oh boy, it's filling up. Everybody waking up. Ain't nothing I can do about it. And figures, I'm right behind this slow behind knucklehead in front of me. And all the super truckers are coming into town now. Come on. Yeah, I got to get past this person because this ain't working. Yeah, he ain't gonna be happy. All right. Sorry. Kind of. What's the word I am doing? Concentrating. So give me a minute, guys. I don't see like if you look to the left, that's a person pulling them doubles. I can't do that. That's some scary man. Look, and then you're gonna jump right in front of me. What a sack of crap. That person drop. Oh, you only got one light. I wonder why you're driving so slow. Okay. Another thing about driving these Volvos, boy, you hit a bump, it'll set off an alarm. You set you fart wrong, you'll set off an alarm. You breathe wrong, you set off an alarm. It's got so many alarms in this thing. You know, you get to the point, well, I'm just gonna drive it, and long as I got fuel and my air is right and my oil pressure is right, you know, I'm just gonna keep on going because this mess, you know, this is an experience. I'm just saying. Okay, get flashing lights on the side of the road. Let's move over for a minute. Man, I don't believe I didn't clean this window. I mean, this mirror, boy. Oh man, what's the temperature? 53. 53. That's pretty cold for Georgia. Um, I told y'all before I brought my avocado tree inside, so and she's still working, she's still striving, still trying to stay alive. My poor olive tree died again. I can't get my wife to water it, you know, and it, it came back to life and I died again. So I put it back outside, didn't throw it away. See if it comes back again. We'll see. Boy, on my other plants, I had a pepper plant. Deer just come along and just ate the leaves. I'm like, yo, dude, stay out of my yard. The thyme up there in my mailbox is surviving. Deer don't like thyme for some reason. I was wondering all these years I put flowers up there and I thought they just died off. No, the deer see that mess and eat it. One saw it and got hit. I'm like, I didn't realize you could call the county and they pick it up because it was a dead deer at my driveway. And I called the county. They came by, lickety split, and got it. I'm like, oh, yeah. But my yard is a pathway for them. They don't mind coming in and eating up my stuff. That's why look, I'd have to be a fortress around if I even grew anything. You know, I grow the avocado on my deck, but if I and then I got it blocked off. But anything else, man, I'm screwed. I'm like, some of a biscuit eater, you know. But hey. It is what it is, bro. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? So if I get best, let's see. So right now, 6, 7. It's gonna be one of them days, guys. It's gonna be one of them days. Do, 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 do. I wish I could get a conglomerate of people like Swoops do. Swoops got so many folks. They do it like certain days of the week, and they just stay on. Swoop would drop off, and they just stay on there, and keep the conversation going for at least 8, 9, 10 hours. I'm like, how y'all stay on for so long? But they do, and it helps you grow, and you get to the you get what you need to get, and it's commendable. I'm gonna say it like that. I ain't hating. I appreciate it. They be having good talks, good conversations, especially on Saturday night. Be coming up with some crazy conversations, some crazy conversations. Oh, that's a trailer full of sod. You need to go to my house. Welcome to my house. Take that sod to my house. There's a trailer full of sod. It just came past us. Oh man. November 1st, I'm just gonna go ahead and pay off the Royal Caribbean cruise. I want to talk about that. In the cruising community, especially on uh, all of these, YouTube channels and also the everybody complains about Carnival. Carnival is so ghetto. People on Carnival are beneath me. Carnival this, Carnival that. But see, you don't realize Carnival's got more major brands like Cunard, which with the Cream Mary and all that. Carnival's got some expensive brands under their belt. So Carnival ain't ghetto. It's just Carnival's a very huge company. They got a lot of other companies. I wish I had the list of what they got. But there's Carnival this, Carnival that. Well, they just had food poisoning on one of the Royal Caribbean ships. And this is what Royal Caribbean did. They had food poisoning on the Caribbean ship, and turns out there was a room steward that was putting cameras in in the bathrooms of thousands and thousands of people, and he breaking in. First of all, I know when you're in my room. If I'd have caught his ass in my room, I would have stomped him out. I promise you. I would have if I'd have caught your ass there was a guy he would sneak into these with these women and jerk off under the freaking bed or whatever the heck he was doing, relieve himself for entertainment purposes only. We were all adults. He would relieve himself under the bed, and he got caught. Now there's a class action lawsuit against Royal Caribbean for all this stuff. But I thought Royal Caribbean was better than Carnival. I thought Royal Caribbean was this such Carnival's beneath folks. Make it make sense. Do you see what I'm saying? And this could happen anywhere. I gotta find that. Charles gave me it's like a thing that you put in the door when you travel, so people cannot. someone can't come into your room and so forth and so on while you're in there. But I leave my room, the bathroom door open, and I'm very hypersensitive. I'll know if you're in this room. I promise you. And then let me catch a camera. Let me catch a camera in my room. Oh, we trust me. And you want to have a camera of my retarded behind naked, you might go blind. And let's just keep it 100. You might go blind, freaking idiot. But it'll happen anywhere. That's why I think they got like I wonder if they have an app that will check. But they got ways that you could check and see if there's a camera in your room. There's like a blue light or something that you could hover over. I'm gonna look into that and see if it ain't expensive. I'm gonna buy one. It's like a certain light that you can hover over because we do travel a lot. I want to make sure there's no cameras because people, that have the Airbnbs, they got cameras in there because it's their house. They don't want you to destroy it, so they got security cameras. I remember I was working at Piccadilly. I was the assistant man at Piccadilly. I didn't realize there was a camera in there. I would go in there once a day and go to sleep. And I happened to go in the back room where the security cameras are running, and I'm looking like, wait a minute, that's a that's a video of the office. I'm like, oh. I stopped doing that. The camera was in a no, not a motion detector, but uh, the fire alarm, the fire detector, whatever. It was the camera in it. Luckily, I was an honest person. They'd have got me. Oh, check the camera. Not luckily. I'm honest, do good person. uh, but I think I'm gonna have a salad today. Oh, that's what I have. I fix a salad and then put the avocado, my crushed avocado stuff on top of my salad with my vinaigrette. Oh man, that sounds delicious. At least one of these sausages. Oh man, that's gonna be delicious. Uh-oh. Welcome to my house. Uh-oh. I need to pull over and make me some coffee. But let's see, Swanee 1317. Let's see here. Okay, 15 miles. Oh, okay, 15 miles. So we're about 16 miles from the 285 where I need to get off at. Um, which okay, we're good. Cause see, cause after that, I should be able. What was I saying? Um, After that, I should be good because away from I'm going away from rush hour. You know, heading east is away from rush hour. Everybody's heading to work, which they all heading west. I just need to get there. Alrighty, alrighty. Damn it. Excuse me. Welcome to my house. Let's see here. it's aggravating me. I don't know if any of y'all going through it. Are y'all getting texts from random numbers asking you to vote? That is bothering the crap out. I've already voted. I still got the stickers on my hoodie right now. I've already voted. So why are you bothering me with this mess? And they got my name, so I'm trying to figure out who hacked into. Where did you get my name from? My name and my phone number. They're like, hey, Darren, voting is coming up. You need to do. See, they found any way possible to disrupt because I'm looking, because I check my text. I don't answer my phone. And that's frustrating, man. Stop bothering me with that. And I've been blocking everyone. Don't call me with that mess. I've already voted. And if you don't want to know who I voted for, then vote for the criminal. And they said they had Trump at McDonald's. Trump was working at McDonald's, I guess, working the fry station or something. Really? But you wannabes, the wannabe like him, or you want to be like the wannabe dictator. Y'all want to. My wife keep on saying, "Did you see that?" No, leave me alone about Trump's dumb ass behind. I'm not fixated on racist people. I really don't care. And see, we don't normalize racism and think it's okay that you think you better than me because my color. Man, please. You probably still better than me, but it ain't because of my color. You idiot. I'm just saying. What the heck? Welcome to my house. Alright, 316, 3/4 a mile. We're almost near the house. Almost near the house. Mike says it's soothing to look at it. Y'all see me struggle through traffic. Oh, okay. Well, thanks a lot. Well, yeah. Oh man. Welcome to my house. Okay, let's see. We're coming up on my exit where I go to go home. Let's see. Where is that? Pleasant Hill Road. That's my exit. That's where I get off for me to go home. Like, woohoo! That's what I look forward to, but not now. I gotta keep working, which sucks. Which sucks. Moose dong chips. Just made that up. Oh boy. Well, guys, thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for being part of the live. Thank you for being part of the show. Some air. I need some air. You know what? Let's turn the air on. Like I said, I'm starting to get a little, starting to get a little tired. I need the sun to come up. We need the sun. The sun will come out tomorrow. Let's see here. Yep. As you can see, rush hour starting, but I'm right. It's just beginning. So a few minutes later, it would probably be, it's going to be backed up way past here. So, hey, I count this a blessing. Number one. Now we need to get to 285, so let's start moving over. I used to live in Paulding County, which is west of here. I never thought I'd wind up living in Gwinnett, but Gwinnett ain't half bad. To be honest with you, it's not half bad. Now the GPS was telling me to get off of these certain side roads, which none of them were. It told me to get off and then make a U-turn, which is against company policy. So I know not to do it this time. Just go all the way down and get on 285 West. Let me move over one more. Oh boy! But like I said, I get upset. I get upset real quick with you know nobody listening to me, and they didn't. They didn't listen to me. I was like, look, I'm gonna be struggling to get this, and didn't do nothing about it. I'm gonna call the dispatch and say, look, I was telling them I'm gonna be struggling to get there, but I'm gonna give it the old college try because it's too late now. Because I didn't know I was gonna get that in low on hours, but nobody want to listen. But it's all I'll figure it out. You know, ain't got no choice. What the? Oh, I wonder what I was smelling. I didn't put the top back on my portable toilet. It was getting funky in here. I'm probably gonna. My wife asked me, do I want a new one? I'm probably gonna ask for a new one for Christmas. Nah, we'll see. That's crazy. Hey, what do you want for Christmas? I want a toilet. I want a portable toilet. Really? You don't want no gold? No, no, I want a toilet. You don't want no gold? No, I want a toilet. You don't want to? No, I want a toilet. God. And see, that's the thing, because I'll do stupid stuff while I'm out here. I'll drink some prune juice. See, what people don't realize, prune juice, I read up on it. Prune juice tells when you take prune juice, it it tells your body to activate the bile, the liquid that moves stuff to start making more bile to move stuff into your small intestine. That's why you when you take prune juice, you explode. But every once in a while, I don't just take a cup. I'll drink the whole the whole container. And you know, just being honest with you, I'll be doing this while I'm on the road driving, drinking. Look, oh, it be bubbling. I got to pull over to on the off ramp, and I'll be on the blowing it up. But boy, I tell you, I clean boy, when I clean myself out, I'm really cleaning myself out. Okay, guys, this is what I'm talking about. The congestion is starting, and we got 7 miles to go. So long as it stays movable like this, we should be good. Oh, come on! 285 westbound, which is where I got to go, is blocked. Son of a biscuit. Man, the vehicle fire, so all lanes are blocked. All right, guys. I might have to block. I can't go that way, so I'm gonna have to get off of here and Google. I'm gonna have to get off here and Google. So yeah, because I can't go that way. Freaking crap! All lanes are blocked. Freaking believe it. Unbelievable. I gotta find a different way around. If not, I'm gonna blow all my hours. No, we can't, and we can't do that. So, guys, I'm going to cut this short. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for being part of my live. I got to go to work now. And as always, if you don't think nobody loves you, know that I love you and God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day. Deuces. Really? Okay. Now it acts like you don't wanna end the stream. Really?